honored to be here with all of you, and I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. The Tire Industry Hall of Fame was created to honor, preserve, and perpetuate the names and outstanding accomplishments of those who have either contributed greatly to the growth and/or development of the tire industry, or have demonstrated high standards, ideals, and leadership in the management of their business in the tire community, which includes the retail, commercial, retreading, rubber and recycling segments, or who have achieved goals of success that distinguish them from others. It is open to all in the industry, including manufacturers, inventors, publishers, equipment suppliers, tire dealers, retreaders, and tire and rubber recyclers. In keeping with our past selections, this year's inductees have made outstanding contributions to the welfare of the tire industry and have been selected to share the Hall of Fame distinction with a select group of the peer. Our last inductee into the Hall of Fame is Jerry White. Jerry began his career in the tire industry in 1942 when he was only 11 years old, working in the family store, which would eventually be known as White Tire Supply in Beaumont, Texas. He is still there in the position of Chairman Emeritus. If you talk to anyone who knows Jerry, you'll hear one word describe him over and over: curious. Whether it's being ahead of the curve on learning about servicing radial tires or becoming a TIA certified ATS instructor, Jerry is living proof that one trait successful people have in common is that they never stop learning and asking questions. Jerry has also applied the knowledge he has gained to become a pioneer in many different areas, including developing the use of tire fill and polyurethane material to fill mine and OTR tires in order to make them flat-proof. And, as one friend will tell you, Jerry was a pioneer in branding because he constantly recognized in his trademark white attire. He has given back to the tire industry in numerous ways, including serving as a board member of NTDRA and as a board member of ASE. But he has been especially involved in the Texas Tire Dealers Association, where he was a founding board member and also served on their executive committee and their small business advisory committee. He has been an extensive supporter of their TTDA scholarship program, providing not just the financial support, but the leadership as well in order to educate the next generation of tire industry professionals. This service to the Texas Tire Dealers Association has been deeply appreciated by the organization, with Jerry being named to the TTDA Tire Dealer of the Year in 2002, and he was the first recipient of their Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006. For his service to and innovations for the tire industry, and for his service and dedication to both state and national tire associations, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Jerry White as one of this year's inductees into the Tire Industry Hall of Fame.
Time for your hearing aid battery to play up. And I'm breaking in a new Mac tonight, so please bear with me. Thank you, Mr. Barrow. Your kind introduction reminds me of something Mark Twain once said. He mostly told the truth. I'm deeply humbled and gratified to be put in this list of people in our industry. To tell the truth, I never saw it coming. But as Aunt Minnie Pearl used to say, I'm just so proud to be here. None of this would be possible without the love and support of my family and crew, most of whom are here tonight. My wife of 47 years, Norma, our two sons, Joe and David, Joe's wife, Ann, and granddaughter, Kate. David's wife, Lauren, and granddaughter, Rebecca, had to stay back in Houston for school activities. My outstanding office manager, Tanya Ledoux, is here, and one of my former employees who went on to glory to work for Hunter Engineering and turned out to be one of their very best salesmen, and I miss him dearly. And not the least, one of the oldest and best friends a fellow ever had in this business, Jay Goldberg from Los Angeles. My successor, Tommy Reeves, unfortunately had to stay home because he's breaking in a new assistant manager. I've always tried to promote the welfare of the little independent tire dealer. We represent over 53% of all replacement tire business. Many times, our businesses are out in the country or in remote neighborhoods. With only 1 or 2 stores, these dealers do not get nearly enough respect or support from tire companies. We desperately need better information to keep up with new developments from the tire and auto manufacturers. These companies must develop real financial and recognition incentives to promote employee development. TIA and ASE certification for all appropriate employees should be at the top of the agenda. The days of giving a new hire an impact wrench and an air gauge, telling them the store hours, where the restroom is, and that payday is on Friday are over. We must remember that the customer and employee safety are job 1. Job 2 is doing things correctly in a timely, efficient manner so we can make an honest dollar. All the rest is commentary and communication. Failure to do these things can result in situations like a poorly trained and supervised employee installing a 12-year-old Firestone ATX on the rear axle of a Ford Explorer. When the tire failed catastrophically, a short time later, the vehicle rolled over and it killed a 12-year-old boy. The horrible result of ignorance was all too visible. Testimony at that trial showed that nobody at the tire store knew how to read the age of a tire from the DOT number. They also did not know where to find out about recall tires. The resulting $18 million verdict by the jury should serve as a warning to us all. You know, if a car wash employee or hamburger flipper makes a mistake, the result is a streaky paint job or indigestion. We have to be held to a higher standard. If we don't do the job right, people are injured or killed. None of us want that. Again, thank you for this singular honor. I've been coming to conventions since 1958. That was over 50 years and 50 pounds ago. But it's still fun. As my father used to say, it's a poor day when you don't learn something. And I hope to learn something at this convention, and God willing, the next one. Bless you all.